that they should arm the Igbo boys. Now, let me give you another angle of what he said. Before he could come out to say, arm Igbo boys to kill or to fight IPOBs, who was he talking to? Who are those people that will arm the boys? Not federal government. The Igbos, in quote, Igbos governors, their politicians, arm them to kill their fellow brothers. But the Northerners have Boko Haram. Nobody is arming Fulani to kill Boko Haram. They have Nakurawa. Sheikh Ahmed Gumi don't talk about that because he used to negotiate with them and assume his own benefit. The ISWAP is there. Someone who from Boko Haram is working freely. All the whole southeast, south, southwest, middle belt, their governors, all of their mouth is sealed in fear. They can't talk about even what we say on the internet, who from Boko Haram. The man is working free. Gumi has a lot of things to talk about, the corruption in his own domain, talk about the insecurity they form, talk about the terrorism they form, that they are still sponsoring up to today, but he's there telling them how to eliminate the Igbo race. Have you ever seen any Southeast governor who came out and stood against what Sheikh Ahmed Gumi said? Nobody. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Have you ever seen any senator or House of Rep member who came out to say, Ahmed Gumi, shut up? Why must you say so? If it wasn't their plan, why can't they come out to counter it? If it wasn't part of their plan, I mean all these people you know, Soludo and Exoti, of Enugu, all of them, I am challenging them that if it is not their plan, or who is Gumi referring to? What do they discuss with Gumi and the North before Gumi come out to make such statement? People should think, because the statement Gumi made is a direct affirmation of ethnic cleansing that has been going on right from generations. So why can these people swiftly and respond decisively to Gumi? Why? They ought to have responded. The Ejiofor responded, a lot of them responded, Igbo businessmen that are responding, lawyers are responding, but you will never hear any politician speak about this matter because they can't. They can't speak about the matter. Their mouths are sealed. Their mouths are sealed. They are afraid. If you have been following or you have been listening to my video, I have asked this question more than 50 times just in 2024. Why is it that someone who from Boko Haram is still working free? It's a question of thought. Why is it that someone who from Boko Haram is working free? Why is it that someone, a former governor who is now the Minister of Defense State, that was accused of, sponsoring bandits and being part of them, someone who accusing is a governor, an incumbent governor up to today. Have you ever seen where anybody talks about it? No. But anytime it comes about the issue of all the Southeastern, everybody will just be talking nonsense. So it is time for people to understand the issue on ground, that this is the angle Sheikh Ahmed Gumi is coming from. It's not just coming from the angle of let me do this, let me do that, let me just speak. The first question I ask you is, what made him to make that statement? What prompted him to make that statement? They must have had a meeting and they must have been discussing like, maybe this person has been arrested, this person has been arrested, but they are left, few of them. How can we contain them? We are finding it difficult to do. Then Gumi will raise that statement, armed their brothers and use their brothers to kill them. This has been the strategy right from time. Yeah. This has been the strategy right from time. Anyway, if you can join us in this conversation, because I really want to know what people are thinking about this. I'm trying to explain to you the deep things behind this statement. I'm trying to explain to you that this is not a new thing. I'm trying to explain to you that your people, your leaders, you call your politicians are complices. They know what Gumi is talking about. They have been doing it. They are with him. What he said, they know about it. And if they have opportunity to do it, they will do it. Did I say if they have the opportunity? They have been doing it. Do you know how many people losing their lives in the Southeast? Now, the issue of insecurity in the South is every day is getting more complicated. I have a friend who have a complaint in Anambra State that even when they went to complain to the police that these people enforcing sit at home, please, can you come and protect us? We want to start up our company. Police say, go and negotiate with them. Police can even enforce it at home. So we don't even know who is who. Who is this? Who are doing this or who are doing that? Everything is just being leveled, lied upon the Biafra agitation movement, and so on and so forth. So it is so unfortunate, okay? It's so unfortunate, and I think we must be ready to know the truth, because it's only the truth that can set us free about it. But what Obasanjo was saying is that the money to develop Africa is in Igbo land. That when they were fighting the Nigerian and Biafra civil war, that they used Igbos to fight Igbos, not to go, but to come. That they used Igbos to kill Igbos, not for them to go, but for them to come. The first question someone should ask, why must you fight for you to make someone to stay? This is the same thing for some of you in your marriages, in your relationship, in your life, no matter where you are. Don't fight to stay where you do not belong, because it's not going to go well. It is not going to go well. Even if you are in a marriage where you keep on fighting just to make the marriage breathe, let it go. Let it go. This is just an example of what is going on in Nigeria. You do not need to fight to keep people together. You do not need to fight to keep people together. But that was what Obasanjo, these people sometimes, if they are talking as if they are making sense. But it takes an extraordinary analysis for you to bring out what they are saying in their mind. An ordinary Nigeria will not understand what Obasanjo is saying. Never. They can't understand. They can't fathom. They don't even know where he's coming from. He's talking about killing Igbos, using Igbo men to kill Igbos. It's a strategy. So when Sheikh Ahmed Gumi today, that was yesterday, to saying that go and arm Igbo youths and use them to kill, IPOB now. Use them to kill their fellow Igbos. That is a strategy we have been using before. Don't you know? He's reminding you of what they have been doing. All these things are expository. But our people don't understand. Our people, instead of them to use their sense, they keep on fighting each other. Go to social media. This one is fighting this. This one is fighting this. Don't talk about people. Have you ever seen me talking about people? Because these are not your real problem. Your real problem are the people who came to divide you. They came to divide you. They came to make you hate your brother. They came to make you kill your brother. They came to make sure you have a perpetual hatred. That someone from Abekiniki could rise up and say, no, I'm not going to marry someone from Anambra. Who spread the narrative? Go and read your history. Someone from Port Harcourt will say, I am not an Igbo man. They forgot that it was Ojukwu that divided Port Harcourt out of Igbo land. Just listen to what Obasanjo said. The money to develop Africa is in the Biafra land. That is why we use Igbo to fight Igbos, not to make them go, but to make them come. That was how Ojukwu divided Ogoni land. To be, in fact, let me use this word. He dismantled Ogoni land from the main Igbo man, so that people will think that these people are not Igbos, and they started sponsoring the narrative. And up to today, that is why someone from Ikwere will say, no, I am not an Igbo man, because that was the agenda of the Nigeria state, to make sure they divide these people. Let them use their hands to fight themselves. Let the Enugos fight the Ikweres. Let the Ikweres fight the Anyomas. Let the Anyomas come out to resist, that they are never able, because they know that when these people are together, part of Benue State, part of Edo State, right from part of Delta State, Anyoma, down to Port Harcourt, down to Calabar, these people are big, they have everything, they can do what they want to do. No, let us divide them. It is you I am blaming. You that fails to understand. Even sometimes when we speak, when we let you understand, these are the things they are doing. You won't even try to understand what they are saying, okay? Because for you, you think that everything is just, let's do it. That is where so many of us are getting it wrong. These people have a long-term strategy of ethnic cleansing. Know what their plan is. Let us wipe these people away. You don't know. And this strategy could stay for 100 years. They are doing it little by little. But do you have even patience to carry out your plan in 20 years? No, you don't have patience to do that. You can't do that. So that is why I am saying and I am telling you today that gone are those days where people will come out to speak without people bringing the reason why they are speaking to the internet. So I'm here to tell you why Sheikh Ahmed Gumi made that statement he made, that ugly statement, that undiplomatic, reckless, and rubbish, even stupid statement that he made.